Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some DAMBA today. It's been about half a year since the last video on him. My voice is completely screwed, I don't usually sound this scuffed, hopefully it isn't too bad in the final recording, but we're going to be playing Speed or Gourd DAMBA, one of the two, I'm not sure, just depends on the situation we're in. Although I'm probably going to go for Gourd DAMBA, I feel like playing this one a little bit more. I feel like DAMBA actually has insane healing, even though he might not be my favourite character anymore. Vora kind of took over a little bit. He's still probably my favourite healer though, if not one of like the top 2 or 3, but we've got Gourd cooldown, reset on the right click if we miss it, damage reduction on the right click, bit of heal, bit of extra sustain. These two are kind of filler cards but still useful. The focus is going to be on DAMBA and his heals, which are really good, but I very rarely even see him played. To be completely honest, I think I see him the least out of any of the support characters, which is weird because again he is one of my favourites. He is quite difficult to play, which is one of the reasons why I'd say he's not one of the most popular ones. And another really big thing, at least for me, if you're not playing him with stun DAMBA, he doesn't really have too much interaction with the enemy team, because realistically the only time you interact with the enemy team is with the stun. Your basic damage isn't very much at all. Your Gourd damage also is most of the time just ignorable. So really when I play DAMBA, I'm just working with my team, kind of annoying the enemy team a little bit, obviously by healing my team and stuff, and just avoiding them, trying to get out of the way. And I think that is a very solid reason why he's less popular, and also why I don't like him as much as I used to. Also, Paladins in general is very different now than it was when DAMBA was my favourite character, so obviously stuff's going to change. But we've got onto Primal Court for game 1. We've got a Maeve, a Tyra, and seemingly here a Drogos as well. So we've got a Tiberius for the final team, and then Emoji, Tyra, Io, Victor, and a Genos. It looks like me and Drogos are meant to carry, and then the Genos is. It is a bit of a weird time when I'm recording. It's kind of late, so maybe matchmaking did one of these games that it always tends to do at these times. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Ripened Gourd, and then the Gourd setup, even though I don't think it makes the most sense here. You'd probably be better off going for one of the other two for damage or healing because of the teams, but I'm going to stick to Ripened Gourd because I haven't played with it in ages. You know, their Tyra's trying to go around, little 800 honor. We'll get a reload in. That is the Genos going for the ult. Somehow I managed to actually dodge that. Thought I was a goner. Missed the right click. That should be fine. I can't F because you've got Burn Monster though. Are you kidding me? Did I even read out talents? Combustible, Street Justice, Mercy Kill, Predatory Instincts. I don't think I did. Then Snack Attack, Binary Star, Burn Monster, Cardio, and Lifelink. And I guess we just play defensively. There's a heal for the Drogos. We'll throw a Q down there for him as well. Right click for one of them. And the healing numbers we have here are mental. F over towards the Maeve. We'll get a reload in. Genos is trying to catch me on the stairs. This is the second time he's tried to ult me now, and we've juked it. Through an ult in the middle. Maybe we'll get rid of the IO. We did kill the Luna. Not that's really worth very much. That's Drogos ulting. We're going to F towards these guys. There's a right click. Again, just going to play kind of carefully throughout my heals. It's a pretty good map for DAMBA, but I don't feel like I'm doing as well as I probably could be. Do feel kind of rusty with my DAMBA because it's been so long since I played him regularly, but at the same time it feels weirdly natural because of how much I used to bloody play him. There's a right click for the Tyra. We'll throw the Q there as well. Bounce on that was a bit bullshit, but there's a heal and the F. Drogos died, Tyra did too. The team's just kind of running into them at this point. I'm throwing out as many heals as I possibly could, but the team just really isn't dealing any damage, which is obviously the downside of trying to carry with any healer. I am healing for a lot, I'm just not healing for enough to be able to win us most of these fights. There's a right click for the Tyra as well. Moji's running on the bottom. We'll go ahead and alter just to make sure that she dies here. We're going to try and play the objective. Right click for the Maeve. We'll drop a Q just here. Tyra's kind of low. We're going to F over this way, make sure these guys don't die. There we go. There's a Q as well. Obviously I'm stuck on healing duty, so these guys are going to have to deal all the damage. We'll throw the Q up there. Maeve might be able to run into it and heal up a little bit. Right click for the Drogos. We'll throw a Q up there for the Tyra, and there we go. There is the defeat. I feel like I healed for a ton. I was putting people up back to full health as much as I could, but the team was just not really dealing the damage, as I'm sure you'll see with the stats. 2-2, 16k, 56k. I'm happy with that. We healed for quite a lot considering the damage numbers there. Tiberius did okay. Maeve struggled a little bit there. Drogos has okay damage. Tyra also didn't do too bad. On their side, their Emoji did a ton of damage. Their Tyra did okay. Their IO healed for quite a bit. They all played the objective a relatively decent amount. Their Victor didn't really do that much though, and then the Genos did pretty good. He was definitely the one on their side who was meant to carry. Got CGI's Minds for game 2. Shout outs to Liam. We also got a Khan, Emoji, and a Sky. And then for their side, an Ash, a Tyra, a Corvus is in, and a Furia. I will say DAMBA does in a way represent old Paladins, at least to me, because he fit in 2 years ago. He didn't seem like he was that much of an outcast. He just kind of fit in with the game's design in general, whereas now he does seem a little bit different. Anyway, we'll go ahead and grab the same thing we went for in the last one, Ripened Gourd with the setup for it, and we'll start with Kronos and Nimble again, just because that friggin' 5 or 6 second cooldown on the Gourd is lovely to see. We've got Alacrity, Boom Boom, Smoker Dagger, Leon's Shield. For their side, Slug Shot, Mercy Kill, Yomi, Spreading Influence, and Cherish. I'm hoping the damage here won't be a problem, but we'll see. We'll drop the Q and a right click onto the Khan. He's just jumping straight onto the point. He has got Leon's Shield, so he can tank quite a lot. We'll throw the Q a little bit further up for these guys, and a right click on the Sky. Sky is already bursted. Some taps on the Ash. She's just going to wind up her F, get a reload going. For a minute dip there was abysmal. We'll throw a Q here, but Leon's already gone. Right click for the Khan. I think we're going to have to pull back here. Moji's gone. Right click again. There's a Q. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to push back in. Throw a Q there for the Sky. She's going to push up a little bit. Again, just going to sit back and throw out my heals and stuff. People are just getting mad bursted though. There's a right click for her. We'll F back, throw a Q up, but she's dropped down anyway. We did of course get the 2-0-1, but I think we might be able to defend it. We're just going to drop the Q there, heal for as much as we can, right click for the Leon, we'll throw another one just here. Until we have max Chronos, we can't have one permanently, but we still get it most of the time on the ground. We are very pushed up, this could go wrong. Ash is going for her, she's already dead. Well done, Leon. There's a little right click for you if I can just not suck for a second. We'll throw the Q and F. We have defended this very aggressively so far, but it seems to be working. We're very pushed up, we're pretty much right at their spawn here, and somehow they're not coming back in. But of course, just as I say that, Khan overextends and dies. Moji's left back there. I'm going to try and get a right click to her if I can, but I don't think I'm really going to be able to get the right line of sight to do it. Did get her a little sneaky right click. She is back up to full. Right click for the Leon. We'll throw the Q there. One for the Sky as well. Emoji's probably gone though. I can't imagine her living in there for too much longer. Missed the right click. Are you kidding me? Did hit her with another one, but I think she just died to the Xin. Yeah, fair enough. Khan is running back in. Ash is playing very aggressively with that knockback. There's the stun. She's gone. There we go. That is the defense successful. They got the cap after one push, and we got the defense after one push. This is a very kind of one-way game, it seems. We'll grab some more Chronos and yeah, keep it going. Gonna play up the top this time. We'll throw the Q there. We'll throw a little right click for the Sky. I don't think they're going to try and flank me, so we should be okay. There's another one. There's the Q again. We'll right click for the Sky on the right side. Moji's going for the ult. Khan grabbed the cookie and threw it away from Moji. Definitely a bit of unintentional counterplay, I would guess. Khan tried to ult, but he missed it. There's a right click for the Leon. I do have mine. Should we throw it in there on the Fury? Push her forward. Maybe that'll work somehow. To just pull the Fury out, but nobody finished her off. Missed the left clicks. Never mind. Leon's got me covered. Thank you very much. I'm missing all my right clicks. Right click again for the Leon. Seems like we actually won the team fight. Honestly, thought we were kind of screwed in that one. Moji's gone. Just running and getting blasted. I didn't have a heal on her, but I don't think it would have mattered. Right click there for the Khan. There's the Q. There's my F. I think I might be dead. I put myself in a bit of a bad spot. Sky heals coming through clutch. Missed the right click because she freaking absorbed it, but Khan's not looking too bad though. We'll F backwards a little bit, but Khan's cleared. There's a Q. Okay, that could have gone better. That Sky with the ult there. Fury went for it though, so there's no way we're going to push back on. The Tyra ulted. There's one for her again, and the Q. Oh my god, if I'd have landed that first one, I think she would have been fine. Leon's jumping on. That is the objective lost. I feel like she was on that. She just wiped like 3 of them solo and then jumped on the objective, but I guess it didn't count. Maybe she was like a millisecond too slow. Either way, she shredded that play. She's doing a pretty good job so far. I think we should be able to win most of the team fights like this, but for some reason at the start we have a hard time holding the objective. I don't know. I think it's because we're a little bit more composed and spread out. I don't know. We're going to F away from the Xin. Hopefully the team will be able to kill him before he gets to me. Okay, we're fine. Right click for the Moji. There's a Q. I don't know how I didn't die there. Heal for the Sky. I'm going to throw the ult kind of there. That should get us 2 of them right. We are pretty much holding it right at the start. Xin is pushing on me here. I'm going to try and just move a little bit weird. There we go. He's gone. F through the Fury beam. I don't know how I managed to actually make that play kind of work. Heal for the Sky. She's just gone though. That Tyra's damage there kind of mental. She just got a huge heal from the Fury. I threw my Gourd, but it doesn't even deal damage. What is wrong with me? Doesn't matter because there is the defense successful. There goes the Xin in the slow-mo. Got to give mad props to the Leon. The rest of the team is doing fine too, but Leon specifically really is putting in work. I'm just going to save up and finish off our Chronos because Nimble is useful too on the map, but I think Chronos is a little bit more important. We have 14-0 right now though. I somehow have managed to avoid death the whole time. Let's just keep it going. There's a heal for the Sky. We'll drop the Gourd on the point. Fury is going for an ult. Heal again up there. Khan is kind of wiggling on. I'm going to throw another Q there. He did get the grab on the Ash, but he's dead before he can even throw her. I think she just ulted. That is the Sky gone too. We'll throw the Q there for the Moji because I think she's in her thing. Zin's kind of on me. There's a heal for the Leon. I think we're okay, but a little bit of a weird one. Leon got rid of the Corvus. There's the Q on the right. I'm just trying to heal her up as much as I can, but she's taking a beating whenever she bloody peeks. She's dropping in for the ult. There we go. She got rid of the Ash. There's some heals. She's, I think, still up. I don't know what's going on there with my abilities. That was kind of weird, but yeah, she's fine, I guess. Honestly, I feel like I've been doing a good job on heals, but I just feel like I'm being outdone here by that Leon. Props to her, honestly. Seems like, again, we managed to win the team fight, but this time around we did it a little bit early so that we could actually cap the objective. There's a heal for the Moji. We'll throw the Q there. We'll throw a right click on the Sky. Honestly, playing DAMBA for me is just autopilot. I don't know if you can tell in the video. He's just a very comfortable character for me because of how much I used to play him, and he used to be my favorite and my main and just everything. I used to play DAMBA way too much. Doesn't really show it. Looks like I've played him as much as the rest of the characters because he's like level 30, but DAMBA's been around like through all the changes with the leveling system and everything, so it really just doesn't show how much I played him because of all the changes. Sadly, Leon did die there because I wasn't paying enough attention, but we're pushing the objective. We're doing pretty good work. Don't know if Leon dying there is going to make that much of a difference. She should be able to run back in time, but we'll see. Right click there for the Khan. We'll throw a Q forward. Moji just getting a free kill on the Xin. You'll love to see it. We'll throw a right click there for him. Sky died. I was like a second too slow. We'll throw the Gourd there. Right click for her. We're going to push up, heal the Moji. There we go. I think I said as we were loading in that this map is a little bit rough for DAMBA, but honestly, so far the map hasn't been a problem at all. We're just going to alter so she can't look at the objective, and there is the victory. What a great game. I feel like around the halfway mark there, we really started to come together and played a little bit more like a team, and I stopped sucking as much. So that's the victory. Nice. And there we go. There are the stats. I feel like I did pretty good. 2 to 0, 20. Quite happy with that. 11k damage is garbage because I don't focus on damage at all when I play DAMBA like that, and then 115k heals, which is pretty damn good there. Shoutouts to their Corvus and also Alien who called me out at the start. I would disagree with Frost carry, more so the fact that she carried there 27 to 363k. You can kind of see that she did most of the work. I was just kind of sat at the back throwing out heals, but I enjoyed my time with DAMBA. He's definitely still one of my favorite healers, if not my favorite healer. I love him to bits, but he just has fallen behind a little bit because he isn't as fun a lot of the time, and maybe because I played him so much. I don't know, that could be a reason too. I definitely play him more more if he had a few changes to make him more interactive with the enemy team, but then he'd kind of lose his identity, I think, as DAMBA. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that one. Sky did fine. She definitely could have done better, but didn't do a bad job. Moji did pretty damn good. Definitely kind of weird seeing somebody play Moji well, but yeah, she did a good job. Khan did pretty good as well, although he didn't deal very much damage. He actually somehow dealt around the same as me, and I was barely dealing any, but he did shield and play the objective. Leanne, like I said, absolutely shredded. Their Fury did pretty good, although I don't know why she went for Cherish in that situation. The Xin did pretty good. Their Tyra actually has a bunch of damage there. Then their Ashe had a bit of a hard time, but didn't do badly. Same thing with the Corvus, and yeah, that was DAMBA. I don't really know what else I could add here at the end of the video. This has actually been really enjoyable to record. I think just some of his design elements are stuck in old Paladins, and if he went to DAMBA V2, maybe he would have some more renewed interest, because like I said right at the start of the video, I see DAMBA very, very rarely, unless it's stun DAMBA in like Onslaught or TDM or something. Thank you for watching. This video has been weirdly nostalgic for me. Maybe it has for those of you guys too that have been watching me for years, but yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, of course, I'll see you guys all really, really soon, and as always, stay frosty. I'm gonna go rest my voice because it is gone.